Hello, your computer has virus.
No!
Another one on my soul.
Oh
Are you
my
serious?
god, all that
Oh, I
work.
killed myself.
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we're going to be going over a new type of video, which is going to be the top 10 newest things coming to Apex Legends to get you guys hyped up for future seasons and content. We're also going to give out a Fuse Heirloom, and to enter, all you got to do is like, comment, subscribe, and down in the comments below, let me know which on this top 10 list is your favorite thing coming in. But without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. All right, let's go ahead and start off this list at number 10, which is going to be the fact that it does look like Lifeline is going to be the next legend that gets reborn. ALGS did let us know that they will be coming out in 1 year from now, which will be season 22, which is still quite a ways off. Now, of course, her old abilities did include that red shield, which allowed her to be protected, but it doesn't look like that's going to be what they reverted to when they make her reborn. Oz did let us know that apparently that old leaked legend uplink that was coming but then went offline, and it has something to do with the antenna on Broken Moon. So from what I basically understand, and this is just a rumor at this point, but it does come from a credible source, is that uplink is actually going to be the next Lifeline. And what I mean by that is uplink's kit is actually the Lifeline Reborn kit, at least an early version of it. It included a passive network communion where you gain 25% recovery effects used in signal range, a tactical shield satellite where you release a satellite that allows allies to regenerate their shields and revive, which is incredibly similar to Lifeline, and an ultimate immortality relay beacon, deployable satellite beacon that prevents allies in the signal range from being down. And while you might think, oh, this is just a whole new legend, that actually sounds like a complete rework for Lifeline the more you actually think about it. But we'll have to wait and see in 1 year's time what actually ends up happening with Lifeline Reborn. Moving in at number 9, it is something very exciting, and Kralrindo was the one to break this out. It's that Reactive Battlepass Skins are going to be coming back into Apex Legends, and you will be able to acquire ones that are no longer active. There will be a Warpatch Wraith skin. Along with that, it will be bundled with the Reactive Havoc recolor. The Havoc Battle Pass Reactive is from Season 1, and this is the recolor right here of it. It's blue. It actually looks incredibly awesome, and it will be a chance for players that didn't play in Season 1 to actually get a version of it. We just don't know if the Reactive skin will actually be reactive or if it's just a recolor of the model. This does have promising news, as it does look like the Flatline heatsink recolor will come into the game at some point in the future, bundled with the skin as well. Unfortunately, the iron sights on it are kind of ruined, so I wouldn't get your hopes up too much, but at least they will no longer be selling Reactive Battle Pass recolors as heirloom rewards like the Jadeite Retribution, which was one of Respawn's biggest mistakes. Number 8 is the fact that Oz let us know that it does appear that Monument and Shield capacitors are back in the game and have been recently added to the files. Now, for those who don't know what Monument is, it was leaked in Season 12 as an Arenas map. Now, unfortunately, Arenas is no longer in the game, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. It's a snow-based level that looks kind of similar, like it's on World's Edge or so, with some kind of Bloodhound relation. What this likely means is it will be a new mixtape game mode, which I think is fantastic. We need more maps that are dedicated solely to the mixtape playlist instead of taking POIs from Battle Royale, which I don't think always works that well in that game mode. The other thing is the survival item called the Medium Shield Capacitor, which heals medium amounts of shields. It has a cooldown. It comes actually in small, medium, and large, and as you can see in this image right here, it actually takes up a separate survival item slot rather than the heat shields or evac towers. It's got its own little thing. We've known about these for quite a while, so we'll have to see if it's actually officially going to be coming in anytime soon, but it is interesting that it has been re-added into the files. Coming in at number 7, it does seem that we will be getting a new map for ALGS, those of you who like to watch competitive Apex Legends. Syria Alb did let us know, and he put out there a little bit early, that there is some talk about Olympus being the new comp map for Apex Legends. He went ahead and declared a landing drop for his team, and as of now, teams are actually scrimming on Olympus alongside World's Edge. It does not seem Stormpoint is there, although I do believe it's going to actually be Stormpoint and Olympus that would be our comp maps, unless they do 2-2-2, in which case all 3 of the maps are in. Regardless, this is pretty interesting. It means that at some point Olympus will probably receive map updates if it isn't 100% ready for comp to make it viable for that. Along with that, it does seem like we are going to be getting more Titanfall maps, which we'll play later into this video. We know of the Colony map, but it also appears that the next Battle Royale map will be inspired from Titanfall 2, so that should get a lot of people excited. Speaking of that, going into number 6 of things that we can be looking forward to is hopefully new weapons. I think the only new weapon that was added this entire year was the Nemesis, but we know of a ton of other things that are also being play tested, such as the Fanatic, which is a dual wield charge up energy pistol, which is absolutely fantastic. Along with that, there's the Gemini, which when paired with another Gemini allows for quicker swapping, and there's also the Scorpion, which we've been waiting for a very long time, which is a crossbow type weapon that fires arrows. There's also the Maelstrom, which is an LMG, which we've seen forever in the files, but we still have not seen seen actually get released yet. Devs have said they are not in a rush to release new weapons, but I will say getting one new weapon a year is a little slow, so I hope they actually go ahead and start pumping these out a little bit quicker. Coming in at number 5 on our list is going to be the fact that we are finally getting a new version of STORMPOINT. It's been quite a while since I believe season 13 when Newcastle was introduced, and Kralrindo let us know some new areas such as Amp Station, Pylon, Echo, Echo HQ, McCord, and Medina. It basically means that we will be getting 6 new POIs for this, and one of them will be the Watson Town takeover, which is called Pylon Facility, as you can see in this image. It looks pretty cool. It even has a little Watson icon on it, and there is a terminal inside the Watson Town takeover. We don't know what it does quite yet, but it does seem to power up something. Hopefully our shields would be my guess, but we'll have to wait and see officially. But overall, it'll be nice that we can be looking forward to this in season 19 for some new type of content. Coming in at number 4 is the fact that there will be another KILLCODE. Now, as most of you know, we got Revenant Reborn this season. We got KILLCODE Part 1 and Part 2. Along with that, we got a fantastic Thief's Bane solo thing that you could do where it was PvE. A lot of people had fun with it. It wasn't the most intense mode, as you did basically just fight no one whatsoever. It was more of like parkour, but hopefully they actually build on it with the KILLCODE Part 3 and give us another storyline driven event where we can actually fight some things. Ashley Reed did let us know that it could spell doom for one or more legends, saying this is the start of something that will shake the legends to their core. Relationships will be tested and shattered, and maybe not everyone will make it out alive, and I mean it this time. So it seems very likely we could be seeing the death of a legend in the very near future. Number 3 on our exciting things to look at is going to be the fact that some Titanfall content seems to be teased. As most people saw in a recent update for the Harbinger Collection event, there was an incoming transmission subject Nessie, which had some Unix code, which was the release date of Titanfall 1, 2, and Apex Legends. Along with that, there are 3 new videos in the Titanfall 2 playlist on YouTube, which is pretty interesting, and Nessies have actually made appearances in the Titanfall 2 game more recently with their playlist updates. In fact, players have gone ahead and said that the playlists have been updated. They fixed matchmaking crashes. They put the game on sale for $3, which is Titanfall 3, haha. And Apex current season is called Resurrection, and it ends on October 31st, right around Titanfall 2's 7th anniversary. There's a lot of evidence there, so we'll just have to wait and see, but I would expect something pretty big to happen to Apex Legends at the end of this season. Number 2 on our list of things that we really are excited about, but I still have no ETA on, is going to be cross progression in the next gen update. As most of you know, it's been almost 2 years since we got the next gen update, which only came with 60 frames per second on console, which is absolutely ridiculous. And we have not heard one single word about it, except from Josh Medina, who said in December of 2021, the following is in progress for 2022 cross progression and next gen console support. I would like to say at this point, 2022 went and passed, and we are actually nearing the end of 2023. So it's almost been 2 years now since this tweet, and we still don't have any official update. We are getting stuff from Dataminers such as Kralrindo, who says more scripts are added related to cross progression, and Hypermiss, who's also letting us see some of that as well. The question is, will this actually come, and when is it going to be ready? I think cross progression is nearing its time, and there are some engine upgrades happening to Apex, but unfortunately we just don't have an official ETA. And number 1 on our list, and this is the thing I'm most excited about, is you might have heard of a leak about a new perk system coming to Apex Legends based on the mobile version. It's basically the same thing. You would get different perks to set up your legend to play very uniquely, and this would work very similar to weapon mastery, which isn't that great of a system, but with legend perks it becomes a lot more viable. There was also ways in the mobile version to get free Apex packs and more cosmetics, which was also just a great thing in the game overall. Also, it's not pay to win. You actually obtain the perks by leveling up the legend mastery, which is what you did in mobile. Playing a match with a legend allows you to gain legend mastery points, level up legend mastery, and earn the legends tokens to unlock the legends perks, which seems like a very great mechanic being added to Apex Legends. The only question is though, if they're adding this feature from mobile version, what are the chances that we see Fade or Rhapsody in the future of Apex Legends as an upcoming legend? I think personally the odds are pretty good. Let me know down below which on this list has you most hyped for upcoming content in Apex Legends, and don't forget to check out the second channel by my editor Novell, who does amazing Apex Legends content. And until next time, Legends, keep slaying in the Outlands, and I'll see you out there.